I was just thinking, like, it's so much content, it's so much information today. It's not like how it used to be. You got to go to the library, newspaper. We get information so fast and instant today. It's a blessing and a curse because you can take in a lot of information and learn crazy fast, but you could be learning the wrong thing. So that's why you need to have a good filtration system, which I've used and I've learned to kind of not necessarily perfect it, but I've been able to utilize it these past couple years, in all honesty, because people got their own opinions and stuff like that. But I do like to pick and choose who I listen to, who, whether, I might learn something, I might not, still might listen, but I'm going to just take what you say and translate it into my own words. Take the good parts of it. If it's bad stuff, just learn from that. But mainly take the goods and apply them to my life, apply them to my strategy. So yeah, essentially that. I had to understand myself first. So when you have a lot of information coming in at you, you can get distracted pretty easily. You can get influenced pretty easily. You don't know. It's so much stuff, worldly stuff. It's a lot going on. Y'all know what I mean. Leave some comments if y'all know. You just scrolling. It's this whole information. People saying this opinion, people saying that opinion. And at a certain time, if you don't have a good filtration system, you'll get influenced by the people. Some people might realize that they might speak in TikTok language. People speak in social media languages. You know what I mean? And it's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about for real. Or they look up to their favorite celebrity and they become that person essentially, or they mimic them, and I see it in real life. And it's just like, now you don't even got your own personality. So that's why the mission of this video is like, first point, it's a lot of information today in today's time. So you need to have a good filtration system. But how do you have a good filtration system? First, you need to understand yourself. I had to take time and learn what I like, what I don't like. What are my goals? Do I like this type of content? Am I trying to work out in the gym? Am I trying to get bigger? Am I trying to be more healthier? Maybe I need to follow more health content, more working out content. That's kind of it is now. Like maybe on my Instagram, there's a lot of workout content now because that's usually what I see on my Instagram. X is more so business, finance, investing. YouTube is more so finance mixed with like entertainment for me, in all honesty. But you got to understand yourself, what you like, what you don't like, because if you don't take the time to really sit down and observe yourself, that's what you got to do. You really got to observe yourself. If you're feeling some type of way, take time to reflect and like, why am I feeling this way currently? That's what I do. Like, why am I feeling this way? Let me backtrack. What could have caused this? Why am I feeling good? Why am I happy right now? Let's reflect. Let's go back. Let's see. Let's retrace our steps and see what I did to make me happy. And it's like, okay, that made me happy. I didn't really realize long walks in the park made me happy until I started doing a lot. And it's like, I just like walking. Not in the park. I like walking, but I like good scenery too. Like I really like scenery. The third point is understanding your goals. Where are you trying to be in 2, 3, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What information are you taking in to do that? You might be taking in information out here, people saying, don't work on your long-term goals. I'm going to focus on life right now. Are you going to be influenced by that? Or are you going to be watching a person that's saying 5, 10 years from now, you need to be planning out your investment strategy. You need to be getting a career. All these things that I've been preaching on the channel for a little minute. Go check out some of my old videos. I can go ahead and show y'all, some of my old videos. And I'm trying to get in some more of my, motivational type content. But it seems the stock investing and the business stuff kind of gets more views, as y'all can see. But little stuff like your most underrated asset. I did more so last year. Why you need a career to build wealth. Why your 20s are the most important decade. So like little stuff like that, I put a good game out. So make sure y'all go back and look at these videos because they have good game in it. And like that's the foundation to the stock investing stuff. Like, you know what I mean? In my opinion, no one's coming to save you. Wants to be rich, drive a beater, piece of crap car, little stuff like that. So make sure y'all check out some of these old videos. But you need to understand your goals. I took time to understand my goals. When I was in my mama's basement, I was locked in. I was understanding what did I want to be when I was 25. Where did I want to be when I was 30? Wrote it down, mapped it all out. We executed it because we here now. You feel me? If you've been in the channel for a while, there's a different background, own crib, there's my own office. This is where my ideas and my creativity come out. But I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't have goals, if I didn't have a good filtration system. You know, it's people all the time online talking about renting versus buying, renting versus buying. Do what you want to do. What do you think? Did you run the numbers? You know what I mean? That's what it all come down to. Run the numbers. Run the numbers and come up with your own idea. But don't just listen to everybody online. When it comes to dating, you know, people have their own opinions on the dating or 50-50 and all these topics. And I haven't heard too much about the 50-50 lately. Not gonna lie. I haven't been hearing a lot. Like last year, that was a big thing. But this year, I haven't heard it too much. But relationship, is that what you want? Do you want to do 50-50 with your partner? Or do you like, no, he got to pay for everything? Cool. You just got to know yourself. Don't be influenced by social media because they told you to do one thing, you know? So you need to have a good filtration system because there's a lot of information in today's time. This over here, over there, people going to say stuff, people going to talk about you, all that type of stuff. But you got to understand yourself. You got to understand your goals. Those are the main two things. And then things that apply to yourself that you like or apply to your goals, help you propel yourself to hit your goals sooner or on time. Those are the things you need to be listening to, but you need a good filtration system. But once you know you'll understand yourself and your goals, you need to execute as well. Execution is a very, very important thing people miss. They talk about it, they write it down, they strategize, but they don't execute it. So execute it. Make sure you have a good filtration system. Don't just become a bird and just follow everything you see online, man. J Russ TV, we out.